Godspeed, the whales are running. Godspeed, the whales are running. Godspeed, the whales are running early in the morning.
Now that we've been able to orbit Venus, we're a lot closer to our ultimate goal, Mars.
Well done, Parker.
Thank you, madam. Oh, milady.
Home, Parker.
You've done a lot of good, Sam Beckett. You can do a lot more.
Words will always retain their power.
Oh, my every night, my honey lemon dies in a home and watch the hawk making lazy circles in the sky.
Hello, and welcome to the Untitled Sci-fi Show. I'm Rob, that's Tom.
Yeah, fair enough.
You right?
I do the same to you. I will allow it.
I don't. You're allowed to be silly here.
No, of course I am. No, I'm all good, bud. How about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty good actually. It's been very busy. Lots of busy things going on, but all right. Yeah.
Yeah, had a lot going on work-wise as well, and I think I did quite well on what's coming up as well with the guess the intro.
Oh, yeah.
It took a little bit, but I got there. But a few things to discuss in the normal discussion bit, which will probably drag on too long.
That's what we've got. We've got guess the intro. We've got a little treaty over here.
Yeah.
Then we're going to have a little chat about what we've been up to, and then we're going to speak about
Starfleet Academy.
Oh, what episode are you on?
I've just watched 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, have I watched 3?
Yes, because you told me to watch the next 2 so we could talk about it.
Did I watch it?
That's the pranking one.
Yes, I did watch it.
Yes,
because there's a 4th episode out now.
The 4th is out now.
I have not watched that one. I have no idea what the 4th episode's about.
Neither do I.
By the time this is out, there'll be 5.
Probably. So next episode, we'll be confused again.
Yeah, and then after we've spoken about Arrival. Or The Arrival. Arrival.
No, The Arrival, not Arrival. Arrival is the modern film with Amy Adams.
The one with Charlie Sheen in it.
Yes,
and the weird legs.
Oh, and yeah.
Then we've got a little thing going forward when we, instead of just lazily choosing what we're going to do this time, we've got a new little game that we're going to do every time, which is going to choose for us. So that's fun. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Good.
Enter authorization code.
Guess the intro is back. Dun, dun, dun. How did you think you got on? Before I press any buttons or anything, how do you think we got on?
I 100% aced it.
Yeah?
Excluding the one that I think I've got right by doing kind of deduction.
Well, the thing you said about episodes, I'm not really that worried about. Let's say, for an example, it was a Voyager episode.
Mm-hmm.
You can just say Star Trek to me. We all fucking know. Unless it's really obvious and I think, no, that's not good enough, you can tell me. Do you know what I mean? That's good enough.
Yeah, but the one that it's the Star Wars one.
Yeah.
I know there's a Star Wars one, but there is multiple Star Wars series.
You saying Star Wars is enough.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well,
yeah, because it's as I said,
the dogs
air,
are attacking.
The dogs are attacking. Because you're not a Star Wars guy, I'll happily let you just say Star Wars. Now, somebody did say the exact correct answer. So... they might be in the VIP section or the Winners Lounge. Those of you that don't know, and for whatever reason you're starting this terrible podcast at season 3, you would have heard at the start of the show, people watching live, hello, by the way, this one's live on YouTube. At the beginning of the episode, have the theme tune, but we also we put in 6 clips from sci-fi or sci-fi adjacent media. So films, TV shows, whatever, games sometimes.
And this 6 are very stretched. They are, well, not stretched. They are a long way apart. They are the most random selection of sci-fi I think you've done to this date.
Yes, because I wanted to try and do one of them I've done before, but I was trying to do ones I haven't done before. That's where it's getting difficult now because I've got quite a few of these now that Link. He's trying to get
under the table because that's where he normally goes. He normally goes under and then curls up on her feet.
Right, I'll tell you what, I'll move this chair out of your way. Go round.
Great content.
Go round. Yeah, sorry for everyone. It's great for the people on camera. They can't even see him either.
The people on camera can't see him, and they're about to not hear the 6 sounds either.
Right, okay. Let's just start. The first one. Easy one.
Cannot mistake Gillian Anderson and The X-Files.
I think I accidentally told that first one to be all of them.
I think you did.
Yeah, never mind.
X-Files.
Yes, X-Files, yeah. I know I did the obvious one last time, when Scully meets Mulder
Yeah.
the first time. That was what I did the first time I did X-Files. Anyway, yeah, absolutely right. Next one.
That's the Jetsons.
It is the Jetsons, yeah.
I haven't seen the Jetsons in so long. And I can tell you the only reason I know that was the Jetsons is because a few years ago, my mother-in-law was asking, what would you like for your birthday? And they were cheap, so I asked her for the complete first seasons of 1 and 2 of the Flintstones.
Mm-hmm.
Hanna-Barbera.
Yep.
Advert at the very beginning is Jetsons, Scooby-Doo, and then a few other of the shows.
Now, this may or may not be true, but I chose the Jetsons because I heard a rumor they were making a live action.
They're
either making a live action or they were remaking the cartoon, and Jim Carrey had something to do with it.
Oh, I thought he'd retired several times later.
So he's retired as in like he's not looking for work. But if something comes up like Sonic comes up that he actually likes, he'll do.
Fair enough, okay.
By the way, Sonic is fucking brilliant.
The Sonic films are brilliant. Now you finally saw them.
Yeah, now I've seen all of them multiple times now. Next.
So that is obviously Star Wars, Anakin Skywalker, blah, blah, blah. I put it down as Ahsoka because that's the only one I could think that we haven't had a clip from yet. And this is when you tell me, no, I have done a clip from it before.
You're correct that it's Ahsoka. And no, don't think I've done a clip of it.
Yeah, there you go. Because I know you've done The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
I know you've done...
Did Rogue One.
Yeah. So I thought the only other one that it could be, excluding the films, is going to be something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen Ahsoka. That's all I've...
Nope.
So I don't know who that character is. I know nothing about it. And it was really difficult to find a clip that I might think anyone knows because I haven't seen it. I don't know what fucking it was on it. So that's just from the trailer. So you can hear all the music in the background, which is a bit rubbish. Anyway, next. And go out.
Now, I don't know if you chose this because, like me, your TikTok feed has started kind of feeding in these.
No.
Oh, fine. Okay, Babylon 5.
Yeah, Babylon 5. Yeah.
I haven't watched it for years.
I
remember when it first came out, it was a Channel 4, if I remember rightly. I watched a handful of them, but they were just a bit too weird, along with Farscape. I
loved Farscape.
I need to give it another try, but I didn't give it enough time when I was younger. I think I was just in my early teens when Farscape came out, so women had appeared.
Yeah, I do really like Farscape. And the good thing about Farscape, the two main characters that end up being in Stargate, when they cancelled Farscape, the main character and the love interest, who's also a really fucking cool character, anyway, not just like a woman.
Yeah.
They ended up both being in Stargate.
Now, funnily enough, you're saying about
SG-1.
Stargate. Mm-hmm. Apparently this year recording for a Stargate project in London.
Yeah, another film. I think they're rebooting the films.
It's oh god damn it.
I think they're rebooting
You don't need to reboot that film.
It's a fucking brilliant film.
A great film.
It's got, hopefully it'll be on the list. Should be.
I don't think it is,
be
but we can
prepared.
always add some to the end.
The wife's just got home and Link's trying to get out from under the table. My leg is stopping him from knocking all of the camera equipment over. Okay, right. So yeah, you're right, Babylon 5. Next.
It's funny you put this on because, again, it's another one. I got it for Christmas this year, Logan's Run.
Logan's Run, yeah.
Have you ever seen it?
Severely edited that clip, by the way, because it's quite a lot longer than that.
Yes, it's a lot long. Have you ever seen it?
No.
It's a weird-ass film. I think that must be on the list. Again, if it isn't, we'll add it to the list because I've got it on Blu-ray. It's a good film.
I've watched a lot of clips of it, though.
It's
now.
of its time, and it's long.
Yeah.
Oh, it's long.
What's it even about?
Basically, everyone has a death day. They have a crystal in their hand.
Right.
And I've gone, I think it's even The Simpsons.
Sounds like numbers.
No, might be Futurama. Futurama might have ripped the piss out of it. But when their crystal turns a certain colour, they go and get executed. because it's the end of their life and they believe that they go off to somewhere better. And it's all because this kind of post-apocalyptic lies that they're all living in this perfect society, but they can't leave it.
Right.
And then finally, the main character's one changes. Actually, I don't want to. I want to be a runner. And there's basically a police force that chase after the runners and just execute.
Quite fun, to be fair.
It's not a bad film.
I mean, I'm sure there's a film called Numbers or something with Justin Timberlake that's similar. He has a tattoo on the hands.
In Time.
In Time, is that what it's called? In Time.
In Time, starting on my list. Basically, they stop aging at the age of 25.
That's it.
And then their countdown, and basically you can trade, you can win, you can buy time.
Yeah.
But when your clock finishes, you're gone, you're dead.
Puff. Right, last one.
That's Mork and Mindy.
Mork and Mindy, that's right. An easy one.
Nanu.
So well done. You got them all right.
Yay!
Hooray! Welcome to the Winner's Lounge. The bouncers will let you in this time, as you didn't get in at Christmas, did you? You've been out in the cold. You've been out in the cold all this time.
Of course.
Somebody did get them all right, and they also did get the Star Wars one correct. Ooh. Would you like to know who it is? You can probably guess.
Is it?
Actually, no, hold on. No, hold on, because you can't start naming people. I'm just going to tell you.
Or J?
J.
Oh, well done, James.
Yeah. So well done, James. Golly gosh, what's your Blue Sky handle again? Because I'm supposed to be doing shout outs with people's Blue Sky handles, aren't I, and stuff. Because he hasn't got Twitter. So it was something at Blue Sky. He's got a really weird one, isn't it? Jimbo.
Yeah. It is.
Okay, right. Super A to Z at Jimbo86.bsky.social.
That's the one.
So Jimbo86, well done, mate. You got all of them correct. Even though at first you didn't hear the Mork and Mindy one at the end.
And
I told you there's 6, not 5. But well done, mate. He's a frequent flyer in the Winner's Lounge. He's got his own section. He's in the VIP at the moment.
Yeah.
He's got special access. Anyway, thanks everyone.
Thank you.
Let's have a look at this cool thing you've got over here.
Yeah.
Right, you've brought along a lovely little box.
So Trekkie Trivia bought in the British Heart Foundation for 3 of the Great British Pounds.
Woo!
Content, 2,400 questions. 1 die, 1 pencil, 1
One of
pad.
us has got to die.
Yep.
Oh my God!
2,400 questions. I think I die of boredom.
Well, let's get started, everyone. What's the time? It's 8 to 10.
We like Star Trek, but we don't like it that much.
Yeah, baby.
We're not going to play by the rules. Each player should take a scorecard, the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a column down this blah, blah, blah.
Already I want to know what this one is because I've seen the answer.
So, right, okay. These numbers correspond with the symbols. 1 is generations, 2 is 1 to beam up, 3 it's life but.
Oh yeah.
4 is Stardate, 5 is other frontiers.
It makes
and
sense
6
when
is
you
singularities.
See the card.
Right. Okay.
Right, I'm going to ask you just as a warm up. I'm going to ask you.
Well, I think we won't play it properly. We'll just
I'm just going to give you a warm up.
But what's interesting is you look at that box. Yeah, it looks so crappy and old. And if you look at the brand on it, it's a Paul Lemond Games, and I remember seeing those sort of things early 90s. Late 80s, things like the Paul Daniel Magic set was the same company, I think. So I was expecting this to be like the Next Generation, the original series, and maybe the original films. But no, it's all the way up to Voyager.
Teen to adult. We're too old.
Well, mentally I'm not, so that's fine.
It does look Trekkie at the front. Anyway,
it does, right,
I'm
okay.
making weird noises with this. It's in the way of the...
If you're going to have a deck of cards, I'm going to have a deck
I
of
was only
cards.
grabbing... I just saw the answers and I was like, okay, this one's Gen, whatever Gen is.
Generations.
In Star Trek 4, Dr. Gillian Taylor is an expert on what animals?
Whales.
Yeah, let me finish. I'll start it so I'll finish. A couple of which were
That's what she
transported
said.
through time with her. Yeah, you're quite right. Humpback whales is the full answer.
Humpback whales, George and Gracie, which we'll talk about when we talk about Starfleet Academy.
Yeah, of course.
Right, okay. I'm going to do a beam. Oh, right. Actually, no. You're not that au fait, are you, with the original series?
No.
So that would be a bit of an unfair one. Oh God, yeah, you wouldn't get that one in a million. Would you get that one? Oh, okay. No, you've not seen much Deep Space Nine either.
Nope. I really like it, but I've not seen much of it. Not enough to answer some Trek trivia questions about it. So, just the person who
here you go.
started a Star Trek podcast doesn't really know very much about Star Trek.
So, OnlyFans, OF, which future Star Trek
Yes!
actor played the passenger in the Twilight Zone episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet? It's one of the two big names from the original series, so I'll give you a 50-50 on
Loki,
that one.
get down, please. He's on the counter. Oi!
What a cheeky dog.
Yeah.
Which future Star Trek actor played the passenger in the Twilight Zone episode Nightmare at 20,000 Feet?
He plays one half of
Oh dear.
of Neelix's character.
No. Original series character, this one. That's why I say it's one of two main
Because
characters.
Tuvok's is in Next Generation, actually.
Yeah, but this is to do with the Twilight Zone.
Oh, I don't know.
It was William Shatner.
Oh.
Twilight Zone.
Didn't he host the Twilight Zone?
No. He was an actor in it a couple of times before, and I think Twilight Zone, if I remember correctly, and sorry, I made a load of mess here, just like tapping the microphone. Sorry, Steve.
Everyone there's going, shut up, did you?
Pretty sure Twilight Zone was quite a few years before Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he played a few characters in it. But anyway, yeah, that was William Shatner.
Oh, okay. All right, I'll give you one.
Ooh.
Oh, you'll like this one. Beam. In the casting call for TNG, which character is described as possessing intelligence, personality, beauty, and the natural walk of a striptease queen?
Oh, God, that can't be Worf.
I wish it was.
Oh, please don't tell me that's Deanna Troi.
No.
Beverly Crusher?
Beverly Crusher, yeah. Would you
Woof.
say she's got the natural walk of a striptease queen?
No. I would never have thought of her in that way at all. I know Picard does, but there you go. I'm just having a quick look here. Okay. Here you go. You liked Voyager.
Oh, yeah, I loved Voyager. Doesn't mean I'm going to know any trivia questions, but go for it.
Okay, so this is Star. In the Voyager episode, Bliss, Seven, and Naomi Wildman are the only crew members not afflicted with which delusion?
Oh, for fuck's sake. I don't know. The cheese.
That they found a way home. It's the entire episode where the crew, except for those two, think that they found their way home.
You know what I see when the person who sat here writing this, the comic book guy from the fucking Simpsons, he sat there going...
Well, yeah, I wouldn't want to be touching the cards that he originally wrote. Let's put it that way.
They got someone else to do the prints, yeah. Okay, I'm going to give you one more.
So from Lightly Used, by the way, Shatner was in 2 Twilight Zones, and you're right. If that's Adam, you did give us that one in the group chat the other day. That's the one he said William Shatner was in, and that we should.
Oh shit, he did say that.
Watch that one.
He did say that. Sorry, Adam, you're absolutely right. He did say that. Who comes face to face with a 15 years older version of himself in the Voyager episode Timeless?
Oh.
Full name, or you don't get credit for this one. Full name. I want his full name, as we know it.
Is that Harry Kim?
No, that's not his name.
It is Harry Kim.
It's not his name, though, is it?
He's annoyed because I've got it right.
I want his full name, as we know him on this show.
Oh my God.
How dare!
Oh God, what did we used to call him?
Dirty Kim.
Dirty Kim.
Dirty Kim, the sex pest.
Yes, but then again, if you look back at TNG, Geordie was the sex pest. I wonder if Harry Kim bought his book. It's like, right, my favourite TNG actor. All right, yeah, I've got to base myself on Geordie LaForge.
Who would have been the sex pest in Deep Space Nine? The Doctor was the
Doctor's the sex pest,
which is not a good character to be the sex pest.
And the original series was William Shatner.
William Shatner. So
every series has a sex pest.
So who is it in?
In Enterprise, it's the Texan because he ends up pregnant, doesn't he? Oh no, not pregnant. He ends up infected or something.
He's
Space
the engineer.
gonorrhea.
He's the
engineer, yeah.
And then, other series we've got Strange New Worlds. Who's the sex pest in Strange New Worlds?
Ooh.
It might be Spock. He's the one shagging everyone.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's Spock.
Spock.
And then in Discovery, it's no one because you're not allowed to have sex.
No, it would have been
Tilly. That's why she's like she is.
No, it would have been Tilly. Oh, sugar. Who would it have been? Yeah, no. The only person who's who's banging around in that is the captain lady and the guy that she has 2 boyfriends, so that's the closest she could have.
Yeah, fair enough. I don't think
no more sex.
To be fair, even I wouldn't be able to get.
This is where we knew. This is what Paramount did to Star Trek. They removed the sex pests. That's the massive failure of Paramount and Star Trek.
Yeah, fair. Oh my god, no! Even I wouldn't get half of fucking these. I wouldn't even get a quarter of them. Right. Okay. How well do you know the films? The original series.
Well, let's find
films.
out.
In which film is Kirk reunited with his abandoned son? It's what most people consider the best of them.
Oh, it's because the Bane guy plays him. No, I'm thinking of the fucking... Jesus Christ.
You're thinking of the terrible Star Trek film.
Oh, I don't know.
Nemesis.
Number 3.
Wrath of Khan, number 2. What?
Okay.
Right, well, we've proven that we are definitely not a Trek podcast anymore.
We've never been a Trek podcast.
Space might give you the horn according to likely use. More studies are needed.
Gives me the horn, baby.
Every episode does have a sex pest in it. Every series.
Yeah, but as I said, Paramount have ruined it now. There's no more sex pest. Who's a sex pest in Lower Decks? All of them.
Yeah, all of them are fucking... that showers, that one where... Is it the one where they're doing the exercise with the VR system and everyone's just having sex?
Oh, and they're all just banging. Yeah, it's so good. Anyone who hasn't seen Lower Decks, we said it before, go fucking watch Lower Decks.
Absolutely.
Oh, my gosh. Star Trekking across the Academy-verse.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Like it or not, episode 2 and 3? Because I don't think you hadn't seen 2.
No, so I'd only seen number 1, and I'd come away from it, and we'd said...
Spoilers, everybody.
We'd not been horrendously harsh about it, but we'd said a couple of the characters we weren't that fond of, and the way the first episode was done could have been chopped and changed, so we didn't need to see all of Rebel Without a Clue's kind of storyline straight at the beginning. They could have chopped it in and it would have made much more sense.
Now you've seen episode 2, when I made the comment about the character that he could have come out to. Do you see where I'm coming from now? That girl, that should have been the person, that moment when they're in that kind of courtyard, having that moment.
100%. So I'm not going to reassure it. I actually really enjoy it.
I don't think it's as bad as people are saying. I think people are on a hate train for it.
You've got the same problem with any fandom right now, which is all of the diehard fans are just review bombing it.
Yeah.
This, and I was thinking about this on the way over, and the best way I can describe it is you had Prodigy, which was an aim to get younger children into Star Trek.
It's not working with my son, by the way. Can't even get him to turn it on.
But that's just the way it is. This is how to get teenagers into Star Trek. It is
teenage girls.
It's aimed. No, I don't even think it's a teenager. I think there's a lot to it that is aimed purely at teenagers, and I'm really enjoying it. I think it's actually really pretty good now. The more I've watched of it, the more I've kind of acclimatized to the characters that are involved in it. Actually, sorry, I should say it like one of those horrible people, like one of the actually, it's really not there. No, I'm really quite actually getting into liking Holly Hunter's captain, actually. I'm actually quite enjoying the idea that she's only come back because of the children, and the fact that, so episode 3 introduces this. Well, should we do episode 2 and then episode 3?
Just do it all together. Just mash it all together.
That they've introduced the fact that Starfleet Academy really is this brand new thing with only a couple of hundred cadets in it. And what's still running is the War Academy.
Yeah.
And I love that idea that actually, since the burn and everything's gone wrong and they're still trying to work out how to protect themselves and make sure that they are protected, that they just have a school dedicated to war. And actually, she's just had enough of it. And she's had her 200 years that she's been alive. And she's just like, you know what? Fuck this.
She's 400.
I'm just 400. So I'm just really fucking chilled out now. I don't really care about this. And I care about the kids and making sure they get through this and that we actually start building relationships with them rather than killing everyone,
I think,
which is what it had become.
I get that vibe from her that, yeah, she's so old now. She's just like gone past that kind of normal kind of thing. Like, she's like, look, none of this is worth it. when you see it all from what I've seen, just trust me, none of this is worth it. There's the things. But this isn't the Star Trek I wanted. But does it mean that I dislike it? No, I actually don't mind it. I'm liking it more than I liked Discovery for the first 3
100%. So it's already been Discovery in my books,
which means it's not the worst Star Trek around.
No,
it's just the kids, just the kids aspect. It's got this Twilight element to it that I don't like, and I'm never going to get over that. And it's just like they are the biggest group of clever dumb people. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like just fucking. They're so up their own fucking arses, and like as if those characters would act like that. So that's what I get in my head. Like even like
this is the problem, isn't it? No, none of them until funny enough, none of them until episode 3. So episode 1 and 2, none of them were given redeeming features.
No,
none of them. Fish Boy, which I can't think of his name.
Yeah, I find him really annoying.
I think he's annoying, but now they've given him some semblance of exposition. So he's basically meant to be the top of everything because that's what his family demand of him. And the fact that their family aren't even reading his messages that he sends back daily for them is quite a heartbreaking thing, especially when you've got kids. You think, oh my God. He needed that. That character needed that because he was just too unlikable. To give up the captaincy.
Yeah.
For that third episode was perfect.
Yes.
He absolutely needed that because it's grounded him and it's now given him a story arc that actually I can vaguely care about. Lithe, I really like her. I think she's a really good character.
Okay, now which one's that?
The one with the weird eyebrows.
The one with the weird eyebrows. Yes.
She became
I liked her the whole time. Yeah,
she's been solid since episode 1 actually because she seems to be the perfect mix of trying to.
It's not the only thing solid.
Oh dear. No, I'd go for the Betazoid girl. Gluing the two sides together. She's right bang in the middle. She's kind of merging the two main male characters.
Yeah, yeah.
And kind of helping kind of bridge them, I guess. The Betazoid storyline, really solid.
Mm-hmm.
Quite like the idea of it. You could see exactly where it was going. As soon as she raised her eyebrows at him, you knew it's going to end up in she'll get in trouble. There'll be this whole thing. And it's almost like there's a South Park episode where 2 homeschool kids appear in South Park and they beg to be sent to the normal school.
Yeah.
And then they both completely change what sort of character they're. It's an exact mirror of that. But what I will say about episode 2, if there was an episode of Star Trek that's been done as fan service, fuck me, this is the episode.
Yeah.
Everything's named after characters. So you've got the tree, which is named after the caretaker that Picard tells Wesley Crusher to go, Boothie, to go and, is it maybe the park that's named after him? Oh, go and see Boothby because he looks after blah, blah, blah. You'd then got...
you got the Wall of Fame.
The Wall of Fame in episode 1. Then you got the Kirk, whatever room it was, the Turner room, whichever it was. They go and see the whales and the 2 humpback whales. They were... I'm surprised they just didn't go full on. That's George and Gracie, by the way.
Yeah,
we've named them after the first 2 that were rescued by Captain Kirk and Leonard. And I'm surprised they really didn't do that. My favorite part of episode 2, though, and it did actually make me crease up when she walks out. When she walks off from the park when they've just first met and he's climbing the fence and the 2 security people beam in.
Yeah,
where are you going? Over there, Borg.
Yeah.
And they still turn and look like they're going to go for it. It's like, that's brilliant. Even after the burn, the Borg are still the threat.
I was surprised. There was a bit that in episode 3 that normally, so this might get me in trouble, I would groan at. I'll just go, oh, here we go. But it was with my 2 favorite characters.
Okay.
The woman who I don't know either of their names. The woman who's in Discovery, the science lady, short hair, who's just wicked.
Tig. I can't think of her name in it, but yeah.
And the Klingon cross other woman.
Oh, yeah.
Who are in a relationship together.
Yes.
And it was interaction.
We were having dinner. We were having turducken, and now we're not having turducken.
She's just.
Oh, we'll take you out for dinner. It's fine. Yeah. We're going to French. Yeah. And I want this.
Yeah. They couldn't have put the 2 perfect characters together for comedy gold in a relationship.
It was brilliant.
Because they're so polar opposite in every way. Like, they shouldn't be in a relationship
It was
together.
absolutely... The dialogue for that scene was perfect.
Yeah.
And it was so well bounced off each other. It was just so good.
Because it kind of made the Klingon lady a bit pouty in her kind of...
Yeah, she's stomping
like a little
feet.
toddler, kind of.
Yeah.
Whereas before, all the times before, she just came across as just being a really loud and angry Klingon. But yeah, this same energy, but actually paired against the Tig character, was a bit like a toddler having a tantrum.
Yeah.
You weren't there, Daddy. Why were you not there, Daddy?
We've been there.
Oh, I want macaroni cheese, Daddy.
Now, going back to episode 2, I doubt it is, but did you spot the Red Dwarf reference?
No.
So
maybe at the time.
He's in the office getting told off by Holly Hunter, the rebel without a clue. I've forgotten what his name is.
Jacob, Jedward.
We'll stick with Barry. And he's getting told off, and he's like, I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this. Oh, I've got to get that replicator fixed as well. The soup was cold. And she turns around, it was gazpacho.
Oh, yes,
it's meant to be so.
Yeah.
And
that is Red Dwarf.
I do wonder if that's a whole because of Rimmer bringing him his piping hot bowl of gazpacho soup, and it's meant to be served cold. So I do wonder if that was a little throwback to that one.
Because as if they're still eating gazpacho soup.
So, episode 3. Are they Vulcans? Are they Romulans? Is that a Vulcan and a Romulan in the War Academy? Because if they are, they're certainly letting their emotions go.
Yeah, I think one of them is certainly the boy's a Vulcan.
Yeah,
and she
he's
must
a bit
be
more
a
held back. She's a lot more fiery, so I'm guessing she's Romulan.
I think he was a Vulcan because he was still being an arsehole, but it was like logical arseholery.
Yes.
Because in his head, he's like, no, this is a great chance for me to try and manipulate these people or whatever. Whereas she was just being a bitch.
Yep.
Which seems pretty Romulan to me.
Yeah, absolutely. Based on the TNG Romulans.
Well, I like the human that was with them. The human lad, when the three of them on the stairs talking to the Klingon, which was a very funny scene.
Yeah.
When he's trying to do jokes to him, and he's just
I heard
awkward.
a Klingon joke the other day. I must share with you.
Oh God, what was the joke? Because it was so funny. Because the end of it was like they don't say that, they scream.
Wait, there is something in my They're screaming.
Yeah,
it's such a weird one.
It was actually a very funny joke. But he's just in the. I almost thought, I'm calling it now, there's going to be a love interest between that lad and that Klingon.
It already is. I think it's episode 4.
Oh, okay.
So yeah. Why is the hologram
grown incoming?
Why is the hologram character exercising?
I don't know. But they certainly used her as a hologram when she needed to get shot.
Yeah, they used her as a hologram then. And then what made me laugh as well is, why have you custom made her own jacket? Surely if she's a hologram, you just go program it.
Yeah. Oh, fuck knows. Anyway.
Yeah, the hologram bit is that's my thing that I still think is the down point of it, is that character is basically, you're just going to use it all. The Doctor was amazing with his singing, by the way. Love that.
Yeah, he's great. I just want to kind of apologise to the actress who does play the hologram. Whereas before, I just kind of thought, she's the chubby character over there. Actually, she's not. She's a fucking unit. Unit as in muscly.
Oh, yeah.
She's like, clearly does like some kind of...
They're all fucking muscly.
Yeah, clearly she does like some kind of deadlifts and stuff like that. Just looking at her shape. Because when she was in the outfit for that, it's like, she's like a triangle.
Yeah.
So, and because they only ever show the top half of her, she just looks like this kind of stubby little kind of thing. But actually, no, she's not. She's fucking unit. No. So good on her.
But yeah, she's the Tilly.
Anyway, she's the Tilly, and
she's
I find
the Tilly
really
of
annoying.
Starfleet Academy, and I can't stand her.
It's annoying. It's not the actress's fault.
No, it's not.
Not that she's never going to listen to this.
It's the character and how the character's been written.
Yeah, she's probably doing it exactly how they ask. Anyway, we've spoken enough about this. I think it is good.
Yeah, I agree.
It's not rubbish. I would like it to be different. I would like it to be better. But I'm watching it, and I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch it to the end. Probably.
Yeah, I am, and it's been scheduled for series 2. So obviously, the negative reviews are just review bombs.
Yeah, well, as we said last time, Stranger Knows is going to go to 5. I think this will do 2, and then that'll be it.
Probably, but give it a try.
Come on then. Apart from the obvious thing that I know you've been up to, which we'll get to at the end because we're both going to talk about it. What have you been doing?
Right, let's see.
Come on.
Kay and Jem and I partly joined in. Kay has now watched all the Hunger Games films, not the prequels, but she is going to watch that because she wants to see the new one at the cinema this summer. Kay did the typical teenage child thing, which is, I'm not watching, I'm not interested, and then just looked at her tablet, looked up, tablet, looked up, tablet, tablet got turned off, and now she's claimed it's her favourite all-time film. She's watched through it twice now.
Nice.
And she's said already, that's my Halloween costume for this year.
Oh, wicked.
So it's pretty ingrained in her. But Jem's just started her on Twilight, so I'm definitely not joining in on that one.
Twilight doesn't get quote-unquote good until the last two. And there's a half slightly resembles a good scene where they all fight. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. The rest of it is trash.
I think the only reason you could possibly even get me to watch it is because Michael Sheen's in it. And I think he doesn't turn up to the last couple of films, like you say. I don't know how often he's in it.
I think he might be in it very briefly before, because he's in charge of the Vampire Court.
Right, okay.
So I think he might be in and about.
Fine, okay. I'll stick with watching Passengers where he's just a bartender. Otherwise, I can't remember if I told...
He's a bartender in something else too, by the way.
Probably.
A robot bartender in another thing.
Oh.
I think he's in...
He's typecast then.
Yeah, I think he's a robot bartender in Altered Carbon.
Right.
Maybe not.
Seen
Someone
that
can
one.
correct me on that. Adam, correct me.
Can't remember if I've said I've seen this, but 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple I did a few weeks ago. I can't remember if we said it on the show, so I'm not going to go into that, other than it's very good.
We did, because we spoke about the zombie with a massive cock.
There we go. Yes, we did. Saw Iron Lung at the cinema.
Yes.
Now, I had no idea what the game was about, so I went into it completely blind. Now, are you looking forward to seeing it, or are you planning on seeing it?
I plan on seeing it.
Fine, so I won't do any spoilers. All I can say is, from the discussion that I had with Sudo, who came with me to see it...
Yeah, what did they think?
They enjoyed it as well, but what they've said is the game got an expansion called Lore, which basically expanded on the story. You get thrown into the film immediately with maybe 60 seconds of speech explaining what's kind of, not even what's going on, just this has happened. And then it is basically the game from what I've kind of, an expansion on the game. Very little more to do with the story in it. And for me, I enjoyed the film, but I would have loved to have had maybe 10 minutes of just maybe seeing the silent, what did they call it? The silent, oh shit, I can't remember. What do they call it when the Christians believe when everyone gets, is it the reaped? No.
When everyone gets sent off to heaven.
When everyone gets sucked up into the sky, leaving us all on earth to burn.
Oh shit.
I know, my brain's gone completely. But
yeah, the rapture.
The silent rapture is what they call it in Ireland. I would have liked kind of 10 minutes of seeing kind of that, and then seeing the ships floating around, looking at these desolate moons, fighting and scrapping and whatever. You don't get that.
I watched
but it's not bad. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I watched Markiplier talk about it yesterday, because he wrote it, he financed it, he directed it, he acted in it. I think he did a lot of the 3D graphics himself. He put a lot of money into it. He's done things like, so he could only afford, I think, to have it in cinemas for one weekend. That's it.
Yeah, it was all self-funded, which is amazing.
And a lot of the things in America, he comped all of the food for people in some of the cinemas. So if you went to cinema to see it, you didn't have to pay for any of the food. He comped it all because he was trying to get people to go. And the bad thing for him, I feel very sorry for him, he's getting fucked over by Hollywood. He was the #1 selling film that weekend.
Yep.
But that other film came out that weekend as well. That horror film, it's not called Get Out, it's called like She something or whatever. And you look up IMDb, it's a top film here at the moment. Basically, they've taken him off the charts. So certain charts you'll go and you'll see his film #1.
Yeah.
But some of the other main charts aren't listing him at all, his film at all, as being on the charts.
Primate.
No, it's
Return to Silent Hell. No, that's apparently trash.
No, it's, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna be able to cut this because
Send Help. Oh no, that's not been. That's TBC.
That is Send Help, isn't it?
Oh, maybe it's Send Help then.
Yeah, I think it's Send Help, because that only just came out.
Yeah, either way, no, it deserves a lot more love than it got. I really, really.
But he was very he was crying in the video. That's him, because he's just like, it's for a moment, even if it was just one day, I know that I was the #1 film in America.
Yeah,
and I think that is wicked.
Yeah, no, absolutely, and it deserves it. It was an enjoyable film.
I'm glad it's not rubbish.
No, it's not. I will warn you that if you're not the sort of person that can enjoy watching a film that is one person on screen and one person on his own, with only the voices of other people.
Oh, I like it. I don't think I'd have a problem with that.
Well, it's a bit Tom Hanks in the whatever it is, Castaway. You're on your own sort of thing, and I enjoyed it. I could have done with a bit more story to it, maybe a bit more exposition, but I enjoyed it. It was good. Otherwise, the only other bits I've got really to talk about are I rewatched the Disney terrible sci-fi film that's really dark called The Black Hole.
No, I don't know.
It's great sci-fi, but it's trash as well. And then talking about trash, Smallville is on Netflix, so I thought, you know what?
Don't fucking get me started on Smallville.
I haven't watched it since when it first came out, so I thought I'll give this a try. And I've watched the first 2 episodes, and this is bad.
Miranda is watching it now. It's on Netflix. This would be the 3rd time or 4th time she's watched the entire series all the way through. Just don't get me started. I think the show isn't good until the very last series, and even then, I'll only look over my shoulder at it. Yeah, but maybe it's because I know the end is near. Do you know what I mean?
Obviously, what we were talking about. The other one, though, is Goat Simulator. Been still playing. T is obsessed with it. After nursery, he has to play it. We have to play it almost every day. And we've got all the trophies. Like the used pod. Somebody save me.
Yeah.
We've got all the trophies. We've done all the car ramps. We've done all the events. We've done all the quests. We have 100%ed that game now.
How, dude? How can you? There's so
We're now on the
much.
DLC.
There's so much to do.
We're now on the DLC. And the DLC we decided to do the multiverse of whatever it's called.
Oh, God.
And the first 5 minutes of it, he's like, I don't like this, Daddy, because it's literally just a cutscene. And it's the train from Half-Life.
It's
wicked. The train and just seeing all these weird things going on around. And then the first 5 minutes of gameplay is you going down to the test bed and you pushing it into the same machine, exactly the same layout.
So
Scientist,
cool.
You get a little they call it the GET, the HEV suit. So you get your own goat
It's a goat
suit.
one, yeah.
And then this multiverse, and it's really weird. So there's this comic world where everyone is a cartoon that looks like Disney, and there's a giant Scrooge McDuck style house, which one of the channels you get up to the top and you jump in, and it's just full of gold, like in DuckTales. And when you do, you jump in, and it's like broken every bone challenge, and then you get given a neck brace, and your body's all in bandages. But then there's like a entire Greek Greek part of the city. There's a cowboy part of the city. There's a normal city that everyone's human but goats.
So is it?
It's a complete.
It's 2-player. You're playing it. You both
can
have
have up to 4
each.
players. So
you have a goat each.
Yeah, you and T. It's split screen.
Oh, right.
So we play it split screen. So you and T could play split screen, but you could actually join our game and we could do 4-player Goat Simulator 3.
Maybe we'll just have to try that. So you don't have to stay near each other. You can go off. Is that what you do? You just let him one off while you go do stuff?
Well, he's obsessed with having to be wherever I am, which is just how he is. And then, he kind of constantly headbutts me. But as I've unlocked everything, in the main game, his favorite is the firework launcher, because he says, I'm sending them all to space, and you fire it into someone, you just see them disappearing up into the sky and then explode into fireworks.
He's quite good at moving the character around.
Not bad now. First few days when he was playing it, he really got the arse with it, but no, he's worked it out now. Now I've given him the smaller controller.
The controller helps. My T can't figure out the camera controls, so he plays Spider-Man 1 on the PS5.
Yeah.
He just swings around. He loves going, Daddy, look, here's the Avengers. And he climbs up the Avengers. He can do all the swinging, can do all the moves and stuff, but he hasn't figured out the camera, how to wiggle the camera around. That's what he struggles with.
Yeah, I mean, that's what T does. He sorts out the camera, then
And then
moves
moves,
around,
yeah.
then changes the camera, then moves around. He'll
That's
get
what
there.
my
He'll
voice
get
is,
there.
Yeah, my voice is there. So we won't talk about Hightail just yet.
No, but
is that
that's me. That is
Okay.
me. So we'll hand over to
Let's
you now.
move this on.
What have you been up to, Rob?
Because of something that we're about to talk about has taken over my life completely. From the last time that we recorded, I've started watching. Jeez, I've instantly forgot. It's fucking cool. Useless. Landman.
Yeah, I'm
With Billy
really
Bob
tempted by
Thornton.
watching it because I'm non-stop getting clips of it on TikTok.
Yeah.
And I like Billy Bob Thornton.
Yeah, and Ali Larter, isn't it? Oh, God.
I tried to
Oh my
watch
God.
Tulsa King, or whatever it was called, which was the Sylvester Stallone one.
Yeah, I've not tried
Didn't
that
get on
yet.
with it. Didn't get on with it. Not my cup of tea, I'm afraid.
But yeah, it is really good. I think I'm on episode 4 now. It's great. Kind of having it on in the background whilst doing other things. So I'm not really sat there watching it.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those things that you can move, look at it, go away. When there's a bit too much exposition for what I'm in the mood for right now, I can do other things. Or normally because I'm playing Hightail. And that's pretty much all I've done. That's it. Other than I have update on the USS Shitshow. You've read the script that I've got so far. It does exist. I'm not lying.
Yeah,
there is
one
else.
coming
I have
soon.
written something and it's been briefly looked at. So that'll come soon. But
will Trick Roulette ever make a comeback?
oh, fuck. You only remember that because I mentioned it because of what's
I
coming
know.
up. Probably not at the moment because I just don't have the time or the energy to.
No, I agree. There's too much.
So if people didn't watch the Trek show, when this was called the Untitled Trek Show, the idea was Trek Roulette was going to be, we had a website. SideQuest Mark made a site for it and everything.
Spreadsheet, yeah.
Yeah, you press this button, it generates characters from Star Trek, a series to use, and then a plot point, and then a antagonist, random antagonist, and you had to. A guest would then write a comedy sketch with all those things using my character, your character, and another character for them to act out. And here's the cat. And so they would, they'd come and we'd talk about it, we'd generate it, and then a week later they'd come back. It just never happened because I've got to edit the whole fucking thing, and I just, I ain't got time at the moment. So maybe one day that will appear. But anyway, that's a complete side note. Yeah, so we can talk about it now. We've both been playing along with Mark Hightail.
Yes.
And if people don't know what Hightail is, if you've ever played Minecraft, imagine that. But
better.
But more. I think that's the right thing to say. It's more.
Minecraft Plus.
People call it Minecraft 2.
Yeah.
So what is Hightail? It's made by the people who made a mod for Minecraft, which was called Hightail. It had a server. It apparently was the most popular server, like private server that was on Minecraft ever. That guy made a shitload of money for it. And they decided they were going to make their own game, which they started doing. After a couple of years development, they were then brought by Riot Games. And then it spent the next 6 years in development hell, to which point all the original people either got pushed out or fired.
Mm-hmm.
And then a company, I don't think it was NetEase or Tencent or someone, it was someone like that, brought Riot, and Hightail was one of the games they cancelled. So what happened then was this guy, I wouldn't say his name's Simon, I think that's what his name is. He went to Riot and said, "Can I buy it back?" They said, "All right." £25 million later, he's brought it back again, and then he rolled it all the way back to before Riot brought it.
Yeah.
Because apparently it was going in a direction he didn't want it to go anyway. And then after 2 weeks of having it, released it. So he basically rolled it all the way back, fixed it, released it, and he's made all his money back already.
And it's brilliant.
He's hired all the original staff back, and all the people making these mods that we've been using loads of, they're all getting hired to be full-time staff members.
So it's pre-alpha at the moment.
Yeah.
And it's about $23 if you just want the basic version with no additional skins. Obviously, if you want to support the projects, if you pay more, you're getting skins, which really
They're pointless. They're completely pointless.
They should be pennies, really. But that money is going towards development costs.
Yeah.
So if you want to dedicate that much to it, go for it. But you introduced me to it. And I looked at it on your screen. I thought, that does look really nice. I mean, the fact that you've got things like proper furniture, which Minecraft still hasn't done. and bits and pieces like that. So for those of you that like the creative side of it, building a house and everything like that, this is the game for you. But even the adventuring side of it, and we've chatted online when we've been playing it. I believe you said the random generation of the mines and the dungeons is like nothing we have ever seen.
Yeah.
It's not like the Minecraft ones where you might get a long strip of mine train and a couple of little kind of bits and pieces left and right off it. You get fully featured dungeons, and even on the top of the world, we're not underground, you get entire civilizations built, proper villages that are functioning, houses that are different each time. We found a shipyard the other day, which we just weren't expecting.
Well, I was just walking through the wilderness and then found kind of like this, kind of like basically a big hole in the ground with a waterfall going into it. So I followed it down, and at the bottom of it was this really fancy looking kind of door. I opened it, and it was basically a wizard's hideaway, with books all over the walls and chandeliers and like loads of stuff. And it was like potions everywhere. Clearly it was like a wizard's hideout underground. It's like just walking in the forest. But it's like, if anyone's ever played a lot of Minecraft, I remember when they brought out, it might have been the Bedrock version of it, which is when they brought in like the caverns. So the big splits in the ground. And that, when it came out in Minecraft, was like, oh my God, this is incredible. This is what it always should have been. That's what this is constantly. You get those moments constantly. Mark and I spent like, an hour in a really well made, proper dungeon the other day, in something that you would think was handcrafted, but it's not. It's auto-generated. It had like prison cells with mobs in it, like spiders that these people have obviously captured.
Yeah.
Hidden, like after a while, we realized that certain platforms you could destroy, and there's hidden chests filled with actually useful stuff. Bosses, like enemies waiting for you and hiding in things, loads of stuff.
And to be fair to it as well, a bit unlike, again, this is unlike Minecraft, where Minecraft, you walk around a corner, oh shit, it's creeper, bang, boom, dead.
Yeah.
This feels like if you die, you don't feel like you've been unfairly treated. You feel like, I had every chance to turn and run or fight, and I've just done this badly.
You can beat really difficult enemies if you're careful with your blocking.
Yep.
Be patient. Just whittle the health down and move. Yeah, and move around. In Minecraft, it's like you will win as long as you've got the better armor. That's it. If you come up against a difficult enemy and you don't have potions, you're dead.
Yeah, 100%.
In this, as long as you've got a shield and a sword and you can block, you can probably kill it.
Although, no, saying that, now we've expanded out and walked out into the other areas. You've got to have, so your main carrying should always be, a sword, a bow.
Yeah, you need a bow.
A shield and a pickaxe. And the bow is because there are characters in it, as you expand out, they don't come down within striking distance.
Yeah.
So your only way of getting it, and those ones you cannot get away from easily.
Yeah. But it's, considering how much is in it now, there's a lot going on. I mean, they have got stuff to work on. The farming, like something that I really like to do, is very bare bones.
Yeah.
You put it down, you water it, and literally within 5 minutes you've got it fully grown.
The animal husbandry as well
doesn't exist.
We just go off screen, come back, and suddenly all the animals are gone.
Yeah, so that's almost pointless.
But they have said they are working on all of that, so it's coming.
Alpha. When I think about because I had Minecraft in alpha, I paid $9.99 for it, and it was basically just creative mode. That's it. You had nothing to do. And just placing blocks and building square things. So when you think that alpha compared to this alpha, what a completely...
Well, this is pre-alpha.
Game. No, pre-alpha, is it?
Pre-alpha.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what we're getting at is it's fucking brilliant.
It is.
And we're all completely addicted. Now, I was saying like, oh, why don't we pay for a server?
Yeah.
Well, I think the cheapest I could get it was £8, and it could take 4 of us. 4 GB RAM is what they were offering me, and not very much. It's like, split 3 ways, whatever. And then I told you, and they were like, no. Hold my beer.
Hold my beer. 2 hours later, we had our own personally hosted server. By the end of that evening, we had an AI built server management portal that shows us everything we need.
And we can all manually upload mod files and edit the mod files. And how much RAM do you give it? 16 gig?
24 gig of RAM, which is what they say is for multi-public server of 25 up to 75 people.
It's funny because I'm playing it. It doesn't feel like I'm online. There's no lag. None.
No
lag.
When all three of us have been on, we've had one issue where the map stopped working, haven't we?
But that was the mod's fault.
Which we think, was the mod.
It is the mod. It's on the change. It's on the list of bugs with the mod.
Yeah.
So,
but we've never. Oh, where did Rob go? He was right next to me and suddenly he's disappeared. We've had a couple of crashes. I've had a couple of crashes.
I've had the odd crash, but I did when I'm playing single player too.
Precisely. So I don't think it's just very good. Absolutely worth playing. If you like Minecraft, if you like a creative game like that, get on board with it.
I'm still playing Tainted Grail, Fall of Avalon, in between Hytale, but Hytale has kind of taken over a bit. And T has been playing on my 3DS.
Oh,
he's been playing Luigi's Mansion 2 on the 3DS, which he plays I've got the Switch. Have I got the Switch version? I've got it on my Steam Deck.
Yeah, okay.
And that's the remastered version.
Yeah, you see, I've never played it.
Yeah, they're different.
I played the original.
I had it and I never played it.
I played the original on GameCube because I had it on my original game and loved it. Completed it within a few days. Loved every minute of it.
Yeah.
I never got around to doing number 2 though. And I really feel like I should do, because if it's as good as the first.
Yeah. Well, he's really amazed. It's because the 3DS is out because I was sorting something out for Christmas. 3DS.
Yeah.
So he has a 3DS like mine. And he is amazed the fact that he can close the lid and come back to it and open the lid and it's there.
Yeah.
The 3D thing, he turns on and turns it off. I don't think he thinks it's fun, but like me, probably gives him a headache. It's weird. You have to look at it the exact right angle.
When I got a 3DS, I bought the 2DS specifically just so I
the flat one.
I had the wedge one, and then I got the 2DS XL,
which was having that. Yeah.
Yeah. Then I got the proper 2DS XL, which I bought cheap from a charity shop, I think, and that was brilliant. No 3D slider, no messing about with it. Huge screen on it.
There's no games that really need it. Need it at all. But
it's a gimmick.
Yeah. And it is cool, but I always turn it off anyway for battery life anyway. I've always turned it off. I get a headache from it. So if I ever did have it on, it'd be the first notch above being off, basically. But the new 3DS XL, which is what I have, the last one they made, is going for the same price now, secondhand, as it was new. Mm-hmm. They're exploding because of people doing things to them and stuff, and it's very easy and like, everyone where I stand, I don't want to get myself doxxed and in trouble here from Nintendo's or on YouTube, but it's a very popular console. Every game on it runs great. It's tiny little handheld, fits in everyone's hands. No one gets hands cramps.
Yeah.
What a great console. If you've got one, keep it. Do not let it die. You can change the battery in them, take the back off. You can just take the battery out and put a new one in.
Deserved far more love than Microsoft than Nintendo gave it.
Yeah, I don't think it did as well as the DS did. No, like my mum didn't have a 3DS, but she had a DS.
The DS.
Everyone had a DS.
The DS was, it just exploded like the Wii, didn't it?
Yeah.
And then the 3D, as I said, it was a gimmick, and people just looked at it and went, no, no thanks.
Right, anyway, we should probably get on with this.
Accessing library computer data.
The Arrival, 1996, rated 12, 1 hour 55 minutes, starring Tiger Blood himself, Charlie Sheen.
Yep. Zane, an astronomer, discovers intelligent alien life, but the aliens are keeping a deadly secret and will do anything to stop Zane from learning it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the blurb for it. There's a few big names in it. Richard Schiff is the one that
he's in everything.
People all know. Yeah, he was he's Dr. Emil in Man of Steel. He's Lost World. He's Eddie. He was in The West Wing. He was in he is in absolutely everything. And you kind of feel bad for his character because he really is just like beaten in this film.
Another guy, Leon, what's his name? Leon Rippey. He's in a lot of stuff. He's like in The Blacklist. He's in Sugar. I just looked at him. He's in The Patriot, Deadwood, Stargate.
Yeah,
he's again like under the dome. You probably wouldn't know his name.
No.
But if you looked at a picture of him, you know who he was.
And it's same with the main bad character, Ron Silver, who played Gordian in this.
Yeah.
You'd recognise his face, you wouldn't recognise the name. And I mean, geez, one of his known for films on IMDb,
go on.
Time Cop.
Oh, yeah, it's the first one there.
Yeah, exactly.
Shit, that's with
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, yeah.
Yeah, little Johnny. It's
6.2. That's unfair.
I think it's very unfair that it gets 6.2 on IMDb. It's not a comedy. So, as I said, when you first see it's Charlie Sheen, you immediately think Hot Shots, 2.5 Men, Hot Shots Part 2. What other? It's unloads. There's a film where he plays a garbage man. I can't think of what it's called. But most of his films are comedy films. So you just got to expect, it's going to be some sort of spoof, funny alien film. And then you watch it, it's like, no, this is actually deadly serious.
Yeah. It's a good film.
It's a great opening.
And I was still high on the Hightail addiction. And I was like, I'm going to have Hightail on and watch this at the same time.
You did.
I had to keep stopping Hightail because I was like, no, I want to watch this bit. I was actually engrossed in it. You know, in some of these films we've watched, I've been bored. Whereas this one, I was not bored at any points because I do like a slow burner.
And
this
is
is
a slow burn.
35 minutes of slow burn of, it is building it up and kind of making you give a shit about
you
things
get
happening.
Excitement within 5 minutes. Within the first 5 minutes, you get,
it's a great
God,
intro.
Brilliant excitement.
Yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. The very beginning of the film, a character who doesn't stay alive very long,
No.
and doesn't get that much screen time, is stood in this beautiful poppy field. And for the era, it zooms out to reveal that she's in the middle of the
Antarctic.
or Arctic. And and she's like, this shouldn't be here. And then you go into this news report going on about the summer's the hottest it's ever been. And this is really weird for this time going. And then, and then we're in the radar. Not the radar, the giant satellite, the radio satellite dish that Charlie Sheen works in, Zane works in. And they capture this signal. And it's just actually feels really good.
Yeah.
And the more I've watched, so this is the third time I've watched this film now. And the more I watch it, the more I realise, as much as, yes, the CGI is ropey, but it's 96. We'll give it credit for that, even though Independence Day literally came out that year or the year after.
There are some scenes that are better than others in the CGI.
Some of the green screening is ropey, but the story is really, really good.
He's got the most 90s haircut.
Oh my God, doesn't he? I like the twist in it.
Yeah.
There's a good twist to it. And I've lost my train of thought about what I was going to say. Well done, me.
Yeah,
Yay.
it's because I interrupted you by talking about haircuts.
What was I going to say? I genuinely can't remember. We'll need to keep talking, and it'll come back to me, no doubt. But ultimately, I know what I was going to say now. Yeah, I've watched it third time. You can't help but think, if you squeezed it down into a 45-minute episode and replaced, almost keep that story going. Imagine if you could kind of run that film, but then film a TV series about two FBI agents looking into something weird going on. It felt very X-Files.
Yeah.
The actual film itself, there's a lot that feels... well done, Kat. If you heard that
the
on
podcast guys will be hearing this. He's doing it again. Yep. Stop
I can't help but think, it felt really X-Files. There's parts of it that you could imagine, actually, even the filming style felt like the X-Files. I know that's a typical for the era. It may have even been the same filming crews that they used for it. But it could have made a great X-Files story.
Yeah.
Of, these aliens are here and they're trying to... You could just imagine it.
But at the same time, you could actually have made a good series out of it. You could have egged it on and been drip feed little bits.
Yeah, I could imagine Ice Cube being Zane.
Oh no! Could you imagine? If
Just
Amazon
sat in
had
his
all
room
this?
doing a webcam video for it.
Oh no! Yeah, right. Well, now we know there's the Arrival 2. The Arrival 3 will be having it. Will have him in it.
Right. Breakdown of the story, because as much as I gave you the blurb doesn't really help much. So Zane is a radio satellite operator for NASA JPL. They discover a signal which is non-repeating and from Wolf 353, I think I want to say what it is.
Something, yeah.
Runs it over to Jet Propulsion Lab. To his boss. His boss goes, "Oh, I'll give it a listen. I'll send it to the boys upstairs. Oh, by the way, Zane, can you come in my office? Yeah, you're fired. We've got budget cuts." Zane then finds out that actually the cassette was never given to anyone, and it's all seeming to be covered up. So he phoned his mate who hasn't been fired, who's still at the radio satellite. Can I have the backup? But Department of Justice is allegedly there, he gives up the backup. So screw that. And he ends up working as a satellite repair person. And actually,
he's pretending to be a satellite.
So I think he's telecommunications, or he's working for Sierra Satellites.
But I thought he was pretending to because he wanted to get hold of the satellites.
No, I think he's genuinely working in phones and satellite. But then that's when he starts changing uniforms and stuff. So the next bit is he then realizes, well, why don't I utilize all the satellites I've seen around the neighborhood and build a phased array, as he calls it. And that's actually quite a good storyline. It's like getting all these satellites and basically using them at night when no one's aware up in his loft. And he's looking out for this signal, which he finally catches just after he's caught a young boy spying on him.
Kiki.
More about him later.
Yeah.
That then leads him off to Mexico, where he meets our woman from the very beginning of the film, who's trying to work out why the heat's going up out there. And it turns out there's this new power station that's been built, and it's letting off all these weird emissions. And he eventually sneaks in there, and he finds out that they're all aliens.
Essentially, yeah.
All the while, people are trying to kill him, and he doesn't really know.
Trying to kill him.
The aliens are trying to kill him, but he doesn't know they were aliens until that point.
Yeah. And they're trying to terraform the planet.
Yeah. They then set him up for murder. He then escapes back to America, confronts Gordian, who was his boss, who turns out to be an alien as well. He then gets the evidence of that and threatens to show it to the world, ends up back at the radio satellite, and we've got this whole thing of, have they caught him? Oh, no, he's managed to kill them and sort it all out at the end. And that's kind of how it ends. And he ends with him broadcasting the video of this evidence he's got. And you're kind of
which is not good enough evidence, by the way.
No, nowhere near. And you're led to believe that he's broadcast it across all of them because he's pointed it at the right satellite this time. Anyway, that's the main story. The whole point is, aliens are here and they're trying to terraform Earth because we've already ruined it. So why don't they come here? Lots and lots and lots and lots of little clever bits. So now you know that Kiki, the boy, was an alien.
Yeah. That was a bombshell.
That was a bombshell. But what's really clever is if you notice, and I had to read the IMDb notes and read up on it, none of the aliens sweat. So if you notice, so when Charlie
Sheen's covered in sweat.
He's covered in sweat, but none of the aliens.
I didn't notice that.
The taxi driver isn't sweating. But that's one key point, is his girlfriend, who you assume is an alien by the end of it, turns out not to be. She never sweats. So actually, was she an alien all along? And that's what the sequel will be about. Don't know. But yeah, all the alien characters that are in their human suits don't sweat. So you can assume that the aliens don't sweat because they like the heat and whatever. So you notice the first time they meet Kiki, he comes up with an ice pack. I don't want that on me.
Oh, yeah.
So was that meant to be a little subtle clue?
Yeah.
That you then go back and go, that's why he didn't want the ice pack on him. They want this hot world, and that's why. So I quite like.
I completely missed that connection. I was too flabbergasted at the scene where his legs bend the wrong way and he runs off.
Oh no! It's the first time you see that.
But that last was the worst time.
Yes, it's horrible.
It was the worst one. You're seeing this kid because it makes his bone crunching sound. So for those who haven't watched it, imagine a person stood there and then suddenly there's a bone crunching sound and their legs bend the other direction like a minotaur or something, and they just start running.
And he just turns around and off he goes.
Yeah, and it was really badly done too, that last scene.
Yeah, and the first time you see it, there's this elderly Mexican man that's trying to kill Charlie Sheen while he's in Mexico. And Charlie Sheen chases him out after the bath scene, which we'll talk about in a minute.
Bath scene, fuck.
And while Charlie Sheen's looking at the public who suddenly appeared behind him, you just hear the horrible noise. The legs snap backwards and then he just springs up in the sky over the wall and off he goes.
Yeah.
And it's like, actually, that's pretty cool. I actually really like that.
I won't talk about the bath scene. Right. So for whatever reason, there's a scene where Charlie Sheen has to have a bath. And he calls up his voicemail machine, which will be very confusing for young people to understand what that is. And he's listening to his girlfriend apologizing to him and asking where he is. All the while, it's doing little shots to like water coming down the walls. And I'm like, is his bath leaking? What's the point of this?
Condensation?
Is there
just
something
really
happening?
hot?
What are they trying to build some kind of tension for something happening? Well, what happens, it turns out, is the floor above someone's having a bath as well.
No, it's the old man, because when he looks up, he sees the old man at the doorway.
Yeah.
So the old man above him has turned the taps on in the bath above him, and he's letting it flood.
Yeah.
And yes, you get this giant cast iron bath dropping into his bath.
And he just gets out of the way. The sound. It's the first time in the film where the sound engineer was like, my time to shine. Because he just went with the thing. And I'm there like, kind of enjoying it, and it's something that's really fucking loud in the headphones. It's like, if I can get a clip of it, I'll try and paste a clip in here, because it was so like, oh my god, I text you, and I was like, fucking hell, the bath. And then he's like running through the streets chasing him. And at first, I didn't really notice. I think I was in so much shock, I didn't notice him put trousers on. And you don't see his bottom half for a long period of time. So is he running through the street fucking naked? He's going straight after this dude. Apparently, he found some time to put some jeans on.
Of course.
But yeah, that was a great. And they do the same thing at the end when the whole satellite dish thing's crumbling down. That's the same noise pretty much as the bath one. But suddenly just whack the volume up and just go, all this stuff blowing up. I'd hate to have seen it in the cinema. It would blow your head off in the cinema.
God, yeah.
You know those videos you see of women getting into cars with loads of bass and their hair's going...
Yeah.
That's what I bet this fucking felt like in the cinema.
But all of it, though, just fit together really nicely.
Yeah.
As much as, so the woman that he meets is an environmental scientist, and she's looking at the emissions, and it turns out they know about her, but not necessarily him being in Mexico. So they've smashed up all her equipment. He just about saves her from being kind of murdered by being there at the same time. They then start getting along and nearly do the old hide the sausage game, but
that was so awkward. That scene was so awkward.
But it was good because it would have been awkward. That's what made it feel, as much as I don't like awkward and cringy moments, it's like, actually, this felt real. It's like the bath bit actually felt like what you would do. You'd put something on the speaker, you climb in, it's like, what is... There's something about it. There's not just a charm about it, but it felt realistic. And I don't know why it should be. But yeah, she gets killed by scorpions.
Yeah, I needed to talk to you about that. It's like, I'm guessing they've put the scorpions in there.
Yeah,
or
it's
are
the
they
old man
aliens that are looking like scorpions?
No, it's the old man again, because he's got his bum bag's full of them.
But scorpions aren't going to come and search you out to sting you and kill you.
Well, no,
firstly, they're not going to kill you.
He's put loads in there, and they're meant to be poisonous scorpions. But if you read the trivia on it, they're all like something called an angel scorpion or something like that. Harmless unless you're allergic.
Yeah, that was the bit I was like, look, the scorpions aren't going to be hunting you out, which kind of implied that they were hunting her out. They kept going towards her.
I think that's only because they'd put so many in the room,
right,
and they were just meant to be all over
and then
the room. It's no chance of it not happening.
Stings her in the bed.
Yeah, it stings her in the bed.
And then you get those scene of like...
Well, yeah, so he then breaks into the power plant not knowing she's died.
Yeah.
And we finally get the reveal of the alien and what it looks like. And it's a really good design. They've got the weird bendy legs. They've got this muscular kind of torso. And then they've got kind of these weird rabbit ears that flop back. And then as they lift up, there's the brain. Yeah. It's like, this is really weird. They've got the typical big eyes that people associate with greys, I think they call them, the aliens.
They had the same face as the aliens in...
Independence
Day.
Yeah. Very similar face, yeah. So you kind of you got this scene, and then there's that brilliant scene where there's this I think they call it a transmogrifier. I think.
Oh, and where they change.
They force their thumbs into the right position. You hear the bones cracking again, and it turns them into what their human characters.
It does 3 swipes over them.
Yeah,
and takes 3 stages, like change, and then a set.
Yeah, that's the one.
And he fucking idiot jumps in it, doesn't he?
Well, just before that, I like the fact that they're dumb enough to go, well, because we're in Mexico, we can just reuse a face of someone that's over in America because no one's going to know. Yeah. And obviously Zane sees it like, I know that face.
It's just him with a moustache.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But I quite liked that. I think they've got this limited number of faces that they're using, and that's what they've done. But yeah, he throws himself into it.
Gets one swipe, it doesn't set. And I was like, oh my God, this is horrific. And his face melts.
But it's brilliant.
Yeah.
It's just the right amount of comic that you need for a film at that point, because it's been going on a little bit long, and you're starting to think, I'm enjoying this, but we do need to start thinking about the climax for it.
Yeah.
And there's the brilliant bit where he's in the alien lift shaft, and they're going up in the lift shaft, and he leans into the taxi driver, and he just when he first meets the taxi driver and says, "Oh, can you take me here?" And the taxi driver's very against
you want to see the ruins,
turns out
my
he's
friend.
an alien.
Yeah.
And do you want to see the ruins, my friend?
Yeah.
And he just whispers it and then just shoves him out of it.
Well, he's talking to an alien, and at first Charlie Sheen just kind of nods or shakes his head, and the guy's like, okay. And then he looks at him again and does it again. And that's when Charlie Sheen's like, shit.
Yeah.
And then, he says the same thing to him. I was like, oh, good health and safety on their lifts has got no front. He pushes him off and kills him. I do want to ask you a question. We want to just fly back quickly. The woman's died.
Yep.
His best friend died.
Yep. Which he's traumatized by. You see him absolutely break down for that.
I want to take, as somebody, an ex-medical profession guy, excuse me a second.
Okay, I'm excusing you for 1 second exactly.
They've got him on a gurney, taking him out.
Yep.
Looks dead to me.
Yep.
Someone even says, this guy's DOA.
Yeah.
Well, that's dead on arrival, right?
It is.
Excuse me, everyone.
Or dick on arse, depends on.
Dick on arse, that's later. Dead on arrival, is that when they arrived? Dead on arrival?
Yeah, you're dead on arrival.
Okay, so why is there a guy with a thing in his face squeezing it, trying to make him breathe when he's just been declared as DOA?
Because DOA is not a declaration. So it may be that I can't quite remember. Is it the police officer that says dead on arrival?
I don't know. You don't hear who says it.
Someone says dead on arrival, but the paramedics are still working on him, basically.
Right.
So it's just a member of public or a police officer saying he's DOA, which is saying there's no chance he's going to survive.
Right,
is what they're trying to get the idea.
It just that just made me put my nose out a bit.
But so he then escapes the alien base
dungeon. Yeah,
gets in a car, drives forward without looking, and hits one of the aliens. Mm-hmm. Who you suddenly see kind of the transmogrification, if we're sticking with that, starts melting and fizzing away. So it's like once you damage the skin, they kind of...
You can see it kind of like escaping, like this kind of like...
Yeah. But within a few minutes, it's daytime, and he's in a police custody, and say, well, you've murdered someone, we think you've killed someone. Mm-hmm. And you see the police officer go outside, and the van pulls up, and they pull out the body, and you're right. There's this... How comes the woman? And it must be a mannequin. And I'm going to say, the mannequins they used in this film was brilliant. Excluding Gordian, Gordian as well, and the 2 cleanup crew, which we haven't talked about yet, when they freeze them in liquid nitrogen.
Yep.
Phenomenal models they used.
Great.
And the same with hers. As much as it was silly seeing her going, like that, that's who you hit, is it? That's how she died. But really good models. But yeah, that was a bit comic. That was a bit of a...
It was a little bit of 80s and 90s sci-fi tropes in this. Killer scorpions, a classic kind of... I'm sure I've seen loads of things with scorpions, something in where they're deadly. Liquid nitrogen is the cure-all to all bad guys.
Yep, Terminator 2.
Yeah. It's like Demolition Man.
Essentially,
that's liquid nitrogen, isn't it? You know, it did feel a bit like that, but not in a bad way. It gave me a kind of nice warm feeling, because like as soon as I saw the liquid nitrogen kind of steam, is it coming off of the piece that he had in his house?
Yeah.
And I was like, one of my notes is, why the fucking hell has he got something with liquid nitrogen in it? which actually he addresses later on. He
And
goes,
it's genuine.
"Oh, no, that's calling it."
And if you look at, that's actually a genuine thing.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, great. He's acknowledged that that's fucking ridiculous to have that. But then in my head, I was like, they're definitely going to use liquid nitrogen again in this film.
Later, yes.
They've got the science man on set who's done that. He's going to be back. And I wasn't surprised when I saw it later on.
Saying then we'd go back and talk about these guys then. So there is a cleanup crew the aliens use, and you assume that they are also alien. But what you don't know, are they the same alien or are they other aliens, or are they just... You never know, because these guys will operate a gardening service.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like Gordian goes and turns up and says, I understand you can fix things. So it's like, are these people human or are they not human?
No, I think they are aliens, but it kind of felt to me like maybe they're a different sect of the aliens. They're like the mafia of the aliens.
Possibly.
They're doing other stuff, you know.
But,
they're not part of the science team trying to do these things. Because he comes up to him, doesn't he? He goes, "Oh, I hear that you can tidy things up or something," doesn't he?
That's it.
Yeah.
So, and this is when we get introduced to probably one of the coolest things in the film. And I really loved this weird brass-looking metallic ball.
Yeah.
That they use to clean up the mess that's been left. And it's brilliant. It's this metallic ball, and he rolls it into a room once it's been triggered. And a bit like Hellraiser, it kind of starts popping to bits, but then it starts spinning, and you've got this kind of laser light going around, and everything gets just sucked into it.
Yeah.
So the room is absolutely empty. And when they do it in the loft, it looks such a really effective effect.
And the great shot where it sucks a bird through the air.
Yes.
And the only thing left is just a feather just floating down. I was like, that was a neat little touch.
It was a really, really nice little touch.
Yeah.
That thing. And then obviously they use it in the radio satellite as well, causing it to collapse, which was, again, also very cool. And it wasn't overused.
No, I think it only happens.
It happens twice.
You see it happen twice, but
you assume
there's a third time before you see it the first time, isn't there?
I don't know if they do it or if they just turn up and kill.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
when they're
just
killing because they know he's not done anything.
Yeah,
whereas at the Zane's house, they know he's got all the recordings and everything.
Yeah.
So it needs cleaning up. I think they just kill his mate to start with. But again, great character. No speech from him. Even when they go out and they see Kiki, which is what throws you.
Because he's just smiling at him.
Because Kiki is then this is why I'm saying, are they a different alien race? Because Kiki's an alien. He knows what's going on.
But Kiki doesn't tell him. Kiki, you think of it, go back to it. Kiki never tells him that the people have been to the loft.
Your gardeners have been. Well, what gardeners?
Yeah, and then when they go up into the thing, at no point do you go, "Oh yeah, they went up there." Doesn't say it.
No, exactly. So it's like, actually, yeah, you know what? There's another link back to Kiki being a shitbag.
Yeah, I did send you a text tonight going, "Kiki, you know, what have you done?" I said something like that tonight, you traitor. Does that really do? When you get... So that bit right at the end, everything's in place. The woman's holding the door closed with these chains because all these aliens' hands are coming through like it's something out of fucking The Walking Dead. And he's done all the machines set up to get the dish aligned. And all that needs to happen is someone in the other room just needs to press one button to send this tape cassette recording to wherever it's going.
Yeah.
And it's Kiki's job, and he doesn't press it.
He doesn't, and then he calmly walks to the door,
opens it, and lets the alien in.
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
So I've got the WhatsApp here. So 38 minutes in, not much has happened. I'm not bored. I've actually stopped playing Hightail to focus. LOL.
Yeah.
Because he's a cool kid.
Yeah. Lol.
Jesus Christ, the bar, all in capital letters. Old man. I only have 20 minutes left. Kiki, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I was shocked. So what I was expecting was they'd promised him something to help his grandma. That's what I was expecting. I didn't, until that very moment where they're both on top of the wrecked dish. It wasn't until then I was like, he's an alien. Of course he's an alien. Yeah. Crunch, crunch, legs back to front. Awful animation of him running off into the distance. Fucking dreadful. It looks like they've got someone to run towards the screen.
Yeah, and then
they've cut the top of him off and played it backwards.
Well, possibly.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like to me.
Possibly, yes. That would make sense.
To wrap it up,
yeah,
I think it is it. I enjoyed it. Wasn't bored. I was engaged. Yeah, it was an hour. When I noticed it was an hour 55, I thought, oh no. But as I said, 38 minutes. A couple of things happened, not really loads. I wasn't bored. I was enjoying it. I do like a slow burn sci-fi. I wouldn't call this as a slow burn sci-fi, but
no,
it you know, all the exposition and all the other bits were world building and character building, and it wouldn't be the same film without them.
It's got a solid story. It's not badly filmed. It deserves a bit of love, in my opinion. I'm just looking at this, yeah. Budget was estimated at 25 million.
Really?
Opening weekend in US and Canada was just under 5 million.
Oh, what a shame.
And gross worldwide was 14 million.
Oh, that's a shame, because I think it must have cult classic status now.
I think it's got to. And then let me just check here, because I'm pretty sure I'm right. Independence, 96, same year Independence Day came out. So if you think these two came out at the similar times, you saw two trailers for an alien-based film. One is Charlie Sheen and one is Will Smith, straight out of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Men in Black, that 95 or 97?
That might be after. I think Men in Black might be after.
97, so it's a year later. But Will Smith is basically, he's just fresh out of his rap career.
Yeah, it's pre-Wild Wild West.
Pre-Wild Wild, right. He is the world's darling that the world is focusing on
How
for film.
the mighty have fallen.
Absolutely. But who are you going to focus on if those two films come out at the same time?
Well, I mean, even without that, let's say Will Smith was in both of them. I mean, Independence Day is, it's a better film. There's no denying it's a better film. But I would say, though, Independence Day, it does have some ropey CGI in it.
You know what? Independence Day, I tried rewatching it a couple of months back now. Fuck me, does it drag.
I mean, it's going to be on the list of ones for us
I remember the first time I watched it was at the cinema with my mum. We went to see it at Hatfield the Galleria.
I think I might have seen it at the cinema. I don't know who with, though.
And thoroughly enjoyed it. And it didn't feel like it was bum-numbing at all. But rewatching it now, it drags.
Maybe.
I'm just looking here at the difference. So 50 million more budget, 75. Oh, Jesus. 75 million budget estimated. Opening weekend US and Canada was 50 million. Gross worldwide 817 million.
Wow, everyone else in the world loved it. Yeah, but I do actually think it's a good film. It's a good game too. It's a PS2 game of the Independence Day. It's quite good.
PlayStation 1.
It's PlayStation 1.
It's PS1. Yeah,
it's quite good.
I enjoyed Independence Day. The book's hysterical because it's the alternate ending. In the book...
What's the alternate ending?
So Randy Quaid, old drunk farmer, yeah?
Oh, yeah, you've told me about it.
Yeah, straps a missile to his biplane and flies that in instead.
Yeah.
And allegedly there is an alternate ending available with that.
Didn't
I don't know if
they think
that's
it was
true.
too bleak or something, or they didn't want to have that? Anyway, back to The Arrival. I enjoyed it. It's nice when we have good ones on this show. It's
nice for having one that actually has something to talk about as well, because this really did, because it was a surprise to me it could be that good. And something I didn't say so very, very quickly. Did you notice on the ship, when he's not in the ship, in the power plant, when he's at that bit where the giant pod flops down and drops in, the alien sees him and there's all these screens dotted around that then start showing his face.
Mm-hmm.
The screens are held by this brass-looking human hand.
I didn't notice.
It looks like one of their hands holding the screen.
Oh, I didn't notice. I wonder if that's what they've done. They've just painted someone's hand.
Oh, possibly. But anyway, really worth watching. If you didn't watch it because it's a solid bit of sci-fi.
It's on YouTube free.
Yeah, absolutely. And on Pluto TV.
What's that?
It's another Amazon thing, I think. But there's loads
of another fucking streaming service.
Yes, but it's got something like 50 live channels which are just showing shows all day long, 24/7, and films all day long.
Oh.
And then they've got a collection of films you can just stream straight up as well.
Is it free?
Yeah.
Sponsor us.
Transfer complete.
Okay, so what we're doing now, a new segment, and this is how we're going to decide what we're going to watch on the next episode. tentatively, it has two named. It's called Untitled Sci-fi Roulette, or it's 100 Sci-fi Before You Die. Essentially, Tom has got a list of basically the top 100 sci-fi films, according to whatever AI.
It was
or
AI.
something.
I stuck it into
ChatGPT or
Gemini because I thought Gemini is probably going to be the one that grabs the most recent data. And I said, give me a list of the top 100 sci-fi films. And it said a load of bullshit about actually that's really hard to do because it's very much based on who's written the lists and whatever. These are the top 20 that are most commonly.
And then you say, Gemini, I ask you a fucking question.
Things
just give
like
me the
2001,
answer.
Blade Runner, Alien, Star Wars Episode 4. They're all on there. But then it said, what I've then done is I've split it into categories like action and alien and things like that. And I'll give you a whole 100. And then I said, just give me the fucking list. And I've stuck it into a spinner.
Do I fucking asked? I didn't ask for your opinion, Gemini. I asked you to do a fucking job. You sycophantic little wanker.
Yeah. But the point is, this has come about because Rob and I often get to this point of the show and we then have
and
Rob
I
then say, I haven't chosen the film. Shit. And I then throw something in there and we just agree on doing that because it's easier than thinking of another one. And maybe that's been a problem. Like you said, we've then watched films that have actually just been good or there's been fuck all to say about them.
Yeah.
So
it hasn't engaged us enough to want to talk for more than 10 or 15 minutes about it. Whereas you're saying we spoke for 25 minutes about a film that I'd never seen before, saw an actor in it that we weren't expecting, and it was actually really good. So what we're going to do, Tom's got it on his phone, he's going to press the button, it's going to spin round, hopefully pick a film we haven't done before.
I don't think there's any on here that we've...
What if Alien's on there? We've done Alien.
Oh, The Fifth Element's on there.
Okay, well, if it comes up, we've done it. We'll just give it... We have to watch the one it gives us. Even if we've both seen it a million times, we have to watch it. That's the game.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I could just add... What were the other ones that we said today? Very quickly, we said...
What do you mean?
We said two films. Oh, we should add that to the list and add that to the list. Shit, I can't think of what they were now.
Oh, we'll think of it anyway another time. We can just add it another time.
But yeah, what we will be doing is once it's selected, we then remove it from the list and it becomes 99 films.
I hope Evolution's on there.
Evolution is on there.
Yes. I love that film.
Head and Shoulders.
Come on, right. It's
Here
all ready
we go.
to go.
We're going to spin it. And it is film number 10.
Film number 10.
1977, Steven Spielberg.
Okay.
Oh,
it's fuck.
No, it's not. Oh fuck. That's
shit. What's it called? Is it Encounters of the
Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind. Yeah, because I've put that noise in the Guess the Intro.
Oh,
one of the maybe the first Guess the Intro.
Yes, you did. You did indeed. Right, I'm going to remove that from the list because I forgot to click remove.
So Close
next week's film,
Encounters of the Third Kind. Of the what kind?
Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Okay, put that down.
What year 1977.
1977. Lovely.
Bit of a long film, if I remember rightly. In fact,
I have seen this before, but a long time ago.
I have.
Can't say I really remember very much of it.
Richard Dreyfuss, that was it.
Thank you, Karen. Karen sees my pussy. Thanks, Karen.
Thanks, Karen.
I'm a bit late on reading that there, but yeah. One of my pussies.
Right, it gets a 7.6 on IMDb.
Mm-hmm.
So not that much above.
Not much above the Arrival. And I think the Arrival should probably have got a 7. Jesus Christ. I thought for a moment I thought you'd farted and I was like, that's really loud in my ears.
The stream was like, literally the advert, the trailer just started playing.
It really scared me.
No. 2 hours, 18 minutes.
Okay, yeah.
It's a long one. But yeah, that's an interesting choice.
Yeah. All right.
Command functions are offline.
Okay, that's been another episode of the Untitled Sofa Show. Thank you very much, everybody, for listening, and thank you to those online watching right now. The VOD will be available. I think it just automatically does it
straight away.
It takes like a few minutes or whatever. Probably a few hours for it to be on a high definition, so it does sometimes. We are 2 members of Studio Channel 84, a network of indie podcasts. Another podcast that we do together is called The Variety Show. As always, I like to call it The Main Show. But we've also got Karen and Adam from Lightly Used and Ross and Simon from Who Takes the Socks Off. I did not fuck it up. You can find all of our contact information on www.channel84.co.uk. Email Tom and I on podcasts@channel84.co.uk, or do TJ or do Rob at the same email address, and that'll go to us individually. Thank you to all our Ko-Fi members. That's Oddtrots, Sir James, and that's Karen. Is that right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. We do really appreciate it. The camera up there is probably partially paid for by what you guys gave us, so thank you very much.
Yeah, all our hosting, our email system, you name it. It's all
absolutely
managed by
everything.
that.
So thank you very, very much. And I don't think I've missed anything. Have I missed anything?
No, that's it. So next episode in 2 weeks' time will be Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
Yeah, wicked. Love you, mate.
All right, love you too.
Thank you for listening to the Untitled Sci-Fi Show. This station is now shutting down and will be back in 2 weeks. May the Force live long and prosper inside of you. This was a Studio Channel 84 network show. To find more, head over to channel84.co.uk now.